Local Story begins mornings on 10 News at 5 and 6 a.m. Twice the Millionaire, weekdays at 7 and 7:30.
Let's go to my room. Here's my room. Come on in. So this is basically where we kind of come in the morning and, Mr. Vaughn! Hey! Hi! Greg, look, Kimberly wrote that. There was a couple other ones on there. Let me just say none of them get done. When do you guys return?
Tomorrow.
We're
We're on a date tonight, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
Fantastic February is sponsored by Quilted Northern. It's all in the pattern, a pattern of caring. Quilted Northern.
Is Alan awake?
No. No. And I don't know if he is going to regain consciousness.
Alan made it through surgery.
Is it going to be okay?
Too soon to tell.
So we give up our one chance to get Elizabeth and Lulu out of that hotel for nothing?
Not for nothing, pal. Come on. The man is still breathing. He wouldn't be if we'd left him lying on the pavement.
Do you have any idea how awful I've been to Maxie these past few months?
Georgie, what are you talking about? Maxie tried to trap Lucky by faking a pregnancy and a miscarriage. That is seriously messed up.
Exactly, Dylan. She was crying out for help. And did I help her? No. No, I just judged her like everybody else, and now she's stuck in there. Dylan, if anything happens to her, I will never forgive myself.
Small enough to fit in a briefcase and worth a lot of money. Do you think it's something you could wear?
I don't know.
Well, you were willing to risk your life for whatever's in this briefcase, so don't you want to know what it is? I do.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
The case is on a timer. We don't know when it's supposed to self-destruct. I don't want to see you get hurt.
If we can't get that code to Mr. Craig, everything inside that suitcase will be destroyed, along with the chance to get those hostages out alive. So I need you to think, Lorenzo. 767. Do those numbers mean anything to you at all?
Sorry, I want to help you, but I can't think of what...
Don't. You can't answer that.
Being in here has reminded me why I fell in love with you. Why my life feels so empty without you in it. We can't waste any more time, so I'm asking you. When we get out of here, I want you to marry me. For real this time. No, I'm serious.
It's so hard.
What?
It's really hard to think of your future when you're in a lobby full of explosives.
That's not an answer. Just tell me.
You want an answer? Ask me again if we live through this. It's Jason. He's dressed in one of the guards' outfits. He's over there by the door.
Would you like to share with me what has the two of you so captivated?
That phone was given to you by your covert ops contact. It's a dedicated line so they can reach you anytime they want.
You think they're calling to check on the shipment?
The exchange is supposed to take place in a few hours. I'm sure they're calling to make sure everything's going to take place. Or maybe they've seen the news and they want assurance that that briefcase is nowhere near the Metro Court. In any case, Lorenzo, you cannot answer that phone. You'll be putting both our lives in danger.
I agree with Sky. Probably best that you don't answer.
I decompressed Mr. Dan's skull fracture and evacuated the hematoma. So I was right back to post-op now.
Dr. Marucci didn't seem to think the patient had much of a chance.
She wasn't nearly as ischemic as the MRI indicated. But she now be back to being a bigot in no time.
Well, bigot or not, he deserves the best chance we could give him.
Yeah, I did my part.
Still on call, Doctor. Another patient comes in that requires your expertise. I expect to see you here.
He suffered a massive heart attack. And we tried angioplasty, but actually the damage had already been done.
Would it be all right if I sat here for a while?
I think he'd like it.
Oh, poor Monica. She is beside herself with worry. So is your sister. Although Tracy would never admit it. They're both afraid that you may never come out of this. But I'll be damned if I will let you sleep what's left of your life away when there's something that I need to say. Alan, you have been seeking my approval for years, wanting to know what I really thought about what you've made of yourself. If you wake up, I'll tell you. How's that for motivation, huh?
God, it's like a sauna in here. You know, the least you could do is thank me.
What for?
Well, you have to be a lot cooler without that mask on.
Why don't I return the favor?
You found a fan? It's gorgeous. How much do you think it's worth?
As long as it moves the air around, I could care less.
Oh, seriously, I would give anything to be standing in the water right now with a cool breeze coming off the ocean, a margarita in my hand. You know, if I get out of this alive, I'm heading straight for the airport and catching the first flight to Cancun. What about you? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
You don't know. There has to be something you want to do with all that money you're gonna get from this job.
It's not like I'm the one that's gonna be spending it.
Who will be?
My girlfriend.
I heard some movement outside, and I was hoping the SWAT team was getting ready to come in here and blow your head off.
You know, this impulsive streak of yours must keep your boyfriend on his toes. But I should warn you that you should be wise to exercise some restraint. After all, you have 8 demerits.
Demerits?
Oh, did I fail to mention that we're all operating on a point system here? Each act of willful disobedience gets a demerit. Sweet Sam has 4 for hitting the silent alarm and locking up the vault, 2 more for trying to take the mask off of my head without my permission, and 2 more for pulling that stunt with a knife. I should warn you, Sweet Sam, 10 demerits and you die. Now, we have less than 3 hours before the vault opens. Would anyone please tell Sweet Sam what will happen if a SWAT team comes to do an extraction of hostages before the vault opens? Anybody? Please? Speak up, or she gets 2 more demerits.
The lobby's rigged with explosives on a 60-second delay. If the SWAT team tries to enter the lobby, you would trigger the detonator before we had a chance to escape.
Wow, bravo, intern Emily. 2 credits and a gold star.
I was hoping that you'd become the teacher's pet.
Oh. How are you feeling? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Show me your hands. Hey, take it easy, all right? I was just applying a little bit more pressure to the wound. Tough it out.
Can you see that this man is suffering?
So, say a prayer to ease his pain. Looks like he could use one.
Okay, so what is it exactly that you're doing?
I'm looping the mainframe to override the emergency sequence that shut down the vault.
Wait, but you're not seriously gonna open the vault early, are you?
I mean, come on, the dude didn't give me much of a choice. Either I get him in there by 4:30 or you're toast.
Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Corinthos. I need to talk to 6.
you get the right one? Get Carly out of here. Whatever it takes.
When you refused to go into business, I called you weak. And I couldn't wait to predict how fast you would fail. But, oh, Lila, she always believed in you. And she knew that you would make something of yourself in spite of me. And she was right. I'm proud of you, Alan. I am proud of all that you've accomplished. And I'm proud that you never turned your back on this family, no matter how many reasons Tracy and I might have given you. And I am very proud that you're my son. I don't think I've ever told you that before. Which is why you need to wake up. So that I can tell you and know that you're hearing me. Oh, you have to pull through this, Alan. Your family needs you. And, so does your father.
No, your rescue of Alan has been all over the news.
Oh, I hope he makes it.
Why? You did the right thing.
Yeah, well, I don't care much about right or wrong. Right now, I just care about getting Lulu out of there.
What can you do at this point?
I don't know. That's the question, Barbara Jean. Lucky and I got inside, but then we came out again to take care of Alan. Then I offered myself and a bogus code in exchange for the hostages. You can see how that worked out, and now we're running out of time. I think as soon as they find out that the code doesn't work and they're not going to get what they want, all the hostages are expendable. I got to see if I can find something else out of here.
How could you take a job that could get you killed when you have someone waiting for you at home?
It's not like that. I mean, there are no strings, no commitments.
Don't you want to be with someone who cares about you?
It's easier when there's no expectations.
Oh, so you have no problem with being used?
We're using each other. I mean, the difference is we're upfront about it. I mean, not like that guy Lucky you were with. I mean, you deserve better.
Now you sound like my stepdad and my sister.
You talk about them a lot, but you barely talk about your mom.
Yeah, well, my mom hasn't been around a lot. In some ways, she's a lot like you. Hates to be tied down, always looking for something better.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all if you want to end up alone. But I don't. I want to fall in love with someone and have it last. Just once.
It's getting late. You should get some sleep, okay?
Hello?
I'll just be out in the hall. What do you want?
Take it easy, Sky. I'm not the enemy here. If anything, you probably could use my help.
I doubt it.
Look, whoever hired Alcazar to move that shipment isn't just going to give up and walk away. They're going to want an update. And I don't think it reassures them when you don't answer the phone.
So what am I supposed to say, Rick? Sorry, but your sensitive shipment is in lockdown in a hotel surrounded by police. Or how about Lorenzo can't remember the code he programs in the self-destruct timer?
By now, they know that this transaction has gone wrong. They're going to do whatever they can to manage the fallout by making sure that that briefcase is not traced back to them. If that means killing Alcazar and letting the hostages die, I think that's an acceptable loss to them.
I am not going anywhere without you or Lulu.
You can get Carly out of here. All you gotta do is wait till Craig leaves the lobby again. Walk her towards the offices and get her out the back.
There's another way. If we can figure out the code, we can use it as leverage against Craig.
767. Do those numbers mean anything to you?
No, why would they?
Because you used to be married to Alcazar. Maybe, you know, the code means something to him, an anniversary, a birthday or something.
It'd be better for all the hostages if the briefcase stayed in the vault.
Okay, my mission was you, not them.
Well, what about Sam? Don't you care what happens to her?
Stone Cold won't let anything happen to Sam. Just like I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
If the briefcase is an Equinox, then Alcazar could have reset the timer and could have self-destructed in the vault.
It'll be fine.
Do you know how much money we could lose if the contents are reduced to ashes?
When the vault opens, it's gonna be chaos in here. You're not gonna have time to think. You need to run straight to Jason. I'll get you out. What about you? I'm gonna be okay. You need a doctor. The priority is you and your baby.
You two are becoming a dangerous liability, one that I can't afford. It's time to separate you from the flock before the rest of the sheep go astray. 6.
Hey, man.
Bring Mrs. Corinthos along. That'll give her a chance to say goodbye to her husband. If Sweet Sam does anything to earn her last 2 demerits, hold off on her punishment. I'll do the honors myself.
Easy, easy. Yeah, I'd rather be able to see what's going on. Besides, if I lie down, I might go to sleep. I'm not liking my chances of waking up.
Oh, doesn't look like your prayers are working, Father. What happened? Thought you priests were supposed to have a direct line up to God. Maybe the Lord doesn't like that picture you got on your neck.
It's of my brother Manuel. He lived and died by violence. I would have too, had I not found the Lord. You see, it serves as a reminder.
That you're a coward?
Spinelli, I really appreciate what you're trying to do for me, but there is no way that I can leave here without my brother and Elizabeth.
Come on. We've been over this blonde one, okay? I mean, if we get a chance to run, we run. Stone Cold.
I don't care about Stone Cold's plan. There's no way that Jason can save everyone in this room. He needs our help.
Don't you ever knock?
Well, I heard Dr. Q was out of surgery. How's he doing?
Well, Monica is afraid that Alan may be too weak to recover. So, of course, it fell to me to come in here and try to talk some sense into him. Alan has to hold on for Monica.
And for you.
Well, in a manner of speaking, yes, maybe.
Dr. Q knows how much you love him. I mean, you may never say the words, but he knows. And through all the bickering and backstabbing and plotting against one another your family does, there's love underneath it all. I've seen it. Real love. No matter how twisted it may appear.
Can I be alone with him?
Take as long as you need, dear.
Okay, wake up. You're about to get the one thing you have waited your entire life for.
It is freezing out here. Hey, why don't we take a break and we'll go back to Kelly's in a while.
But if they let people out, I want to be here.
Yeah, but you know if they let them out, these people are going to need to do their jobs, so why don't we just get out of the way and let them do it.
Hey, do you want to come wait at Kelly's with us?
I think I'm gonna stay a little longer. Look, I heard on the radio you ran up to the lobby doors and tried to make a deal. What happened?
Nothing. I failed.
No flirtatious comment? Don't tell me your mood's gone south just like your exit plan.
Possible to be too clever for your own good. Just ask your husband.
You weren't worried about the hostage, Revolt. You wanted me here because you need me after all.
I think you two should take this opportunity to say your goodbyes, because if I find out that I don't need you, Michael Corinthos Jr., someone will be back to put a bullet in both your heads.
That would be the biggest mistake you can make, Mr. Craig. Because you need me to get into that briefcase.
And 7:30.
Want to run some lines?
Okay.
Now it's going to be an action sequence. So I will be playing the role of Mayor Floyd, and you'll be Patrick Drake.
Okay.
We have to accept there may be some casualties.
You call Robin's death acceptable? You don't care?
Jeez, oh Pete's lady. Jamie, take 17. We have to accept that there may be some casualties.
You call Robin's death acceptable?
Was that overacting? Sorry.
You're bluffing.
You better hope not. I'm the only chance you got to get what you came for. I know the code.
So do I, thanks to Lulu's father.
Luke would have said anything to keep you from killing his child. He gave you 6 numbers, right? But not the code to disarm the briefcase.
We'll see. Come on.
We'll see.
What are we gonna do now? You don't know that code any more than Luke did.
You know it.
What are you talking about? I don't know it.
You used to talk to Alcazar. He said things to you.
He never told me a 6-digit code for programming exploding briefcases, Sonny.
Carly, you know more than you realize.
All right, Alan, you and I have spent the majority of our lives competing for Daddy's love. This time you really outdid yourself. A heart condition? I would have gone for something a little more original, but I have to admit, it worked brilliantly. You had Daddy in here, singing your praises and whining for forgiveness. Wake up. You're gonna want to savor every minute. Besides, if you leave now, I win. And I know you wouldn't want that. So just wake up. And make me regret telling you how much I love you.
What about trying to negotiate again? There's no negotiating with this bastard doctor. If he doesn't get what he wants, I believe he will kill the hostages. The cops are just waiting for the vault to open, hoping that distracts him long enough to get some of those people out.
Which works for your daughter, but not for Robin. She can barely move. Her only chance is if that psychopath releases her.
The only thing Craig wants is the code to disarm the self-destruct mechanism on that briefcase. And Alcazar can only remember 3 of the 6 digits.
Thanks to me.
Patrick. Robin. He's waiting right outside. How are you feeling?
Pain's back. It's just, I don't know, it's different than before.
How?
Like it's coming from far away.
Just need to hang on a little longer, okay?
You know how much blood I lost in me.
Robin, you're gonna live. You've come too far to give up now.
Your brother's soul is burning in hell. And here you are, wasting your life praying for his lost soul? I'm not sure which one of you is more pathetic.
Father.
Okay, what is all this?
Okay, I generated an algorithm to reset the internal timer. I'm tricking the vault into opening early.
Oh, you really are the assassin of cyberspace.
Jackal appreciates your praise.
So if you can trick the vault into opening early, can you do the exact reverse?
Only with like 2 clicks of a button. Why?
Because we need to stall. There's no way that Mr. Craig is going to keep us alive once he gets his hands on the briefcase.
If anything goes wrong and you get a chance, you head straight for the door. Sam, warn the police. Just wait for my signal.
Well, isn't this cozy?
And another thing, you are the only one that knows how to manage Daddy. And Monica, for that matter. And without you here, by the way, she will throw us right out on the street. I don't know why you gave her that house. You never should have. And after all these years, you still owe me a decent explanation for why you did it. Oh, looky here, right on cue.
I have to check on you.
Of course you do. You know, Monica, you have never been a very good wife to my brother. For some reason, he loves you. Give him a reason to go on living.
She's right, you know. I have been a really lousy wife. And if you die, it's gonna be all my fault.
So what were you doing here tonight?
I work in the boutique. It's the only store in town that sells couture.
Oh, right. Fashion.
High-end fashion, all the hottest designers.
Do you like working retail?
Well, it's not like I have a lot of options. I'm not smart like my sister or driven like my cousin. Pretty much the only thing I've ever been really good at is lying, which is exactly why this job is perfect for me. I have no problem telling people why they need to buy some extremely expensive outfit that really should only be worn by an anorexic model from Milan. And who knows, maybe in a few years I'll make manager.
Why would you want to do that when you could be so much more?
If I were you, I'd be very, very careful. You see, Sweet Sam is a treacherous little thing. One minute she's smiling at you, and the other she's slitting your throat. Go check on the computer kid's progress and remind him that he's on a deadline to open the vault. You trying to work on my team?
It's not Sam's fault. I was just asking for some water.
Well, then I'm going to have to punish you. From now on, I'm going to make you responsible for her behavior. If she steps out of line, you get her demerits. And believe me, they add up very quickly. So I think it would be in your best interest and your child's to discourage Sam from cooking up any mischief. Do I make myself clear?
What's with the look?
I'm praying for your soul.
Pray for yourself.
Hey, why'd you leave him alone?
Come on, Padre.
You all right, Father?
You want a bullet in the other shoulder? Or maybe one in the head? Huh, Father? Turn the other cheek. I dare you.
There's no way we're going to be able to figure out that code.
Did Alcazar have a plane or a yacht or maybe even a car with the number 767?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay, you didn't want to go with Jason, so you're going to have to just, you know...
Jason was not just going to take me and leave you and everyone else here, and you know
Carla,
it.
just think of the past. It could be the key to solve this. What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to call for help.
Mr. Crick's people turned off all the phones except in the lobby.
Yep. Well, maybe they forgot one. Great.
What'd I tell you?
No dial tone. You told me, I know.
Of course I did.
Sonny, you were not listening to me, okay? There is nothing from my past with Lorenzo. No phone number, no bank account, no anniversary that starts with 767.
Okay, listen to me. What if The numbers aren't really numbers. They're letters.
I tried to stay detached. I did. I thought I could focus right on the problem and not think about the person that was on that operating table. But I couldn't. I looked at you and I froze. I've never done that. I wanted so badly to fix you, Alan, and I couldn't do it. I'm so sorry. Because I don't know now if anybody can. Your heart's a mess, you know. Well, sure you know. You know, because I've broken it enough times, that's for sure. All the affairs. And all the lies. And not just to you, to myself. It has taken way too long for me to realize that you are and always have been the love of my life. I was going to the hotel to tell you that. And now I don't know that I'll ever get the chance.
Monica. You have a plan yet?
At 5:30, the vault opens, at which time Mr. Craig is going to find an Equinox briefcase that he does not have a code for. And while he is scrambling to improvise, the SWAT team is going to move in, storm the hotel, and extract the hostages. It's the best chance we've got.
You got a lot more to offer than you think.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Try and make me feel better. I mean, I have no one to blame for how my life turned out except for myself.
So you're gonna just settle for working retail the rest of your life?
Well, it's not my dream job, but at least it's in the right industry.
What would your dream job be?
To work for a magazine and get paid to go to Paris and Milan for Fashion Week, see all the lines before they hit the stores, but that doesn't matter because it's not going to happen.
Why not?
Well, my grades are terrible and my writing skills are even worse. That does not make me an ideal candidate for a magazine.
I thought you said you always go for what you want.
Sure, but so far, that hasn't worked out so great for me. What about you? What do you want to do with your life?
Make a little cash, as quick and easy as I can.
Well, I guess I ruined that one for you.
Well, there's always next time.
Hopefully.
What were you talking about in the hallway?
Rick wanted to remind me that my window of opportunity was closing.
To do what?
To take Lila and run before the people you're doing business with come after us. You warned me about this, you know. You did. You said something like this might happen. You practically begged me to go to Switzerland, but I wanted to stay and be a family.
Don't leave me now, please, Sky. I feel like you're the only person I could trust.
Answer it. Assure who's ever on the other end of that line that everything's under control and that the exchange will take place as planned.
What if they ask me questions that I can't answer?
Lie. We are running out of options, Lorenzo. You have to do this.
Okay, if the numbers stand for letters, it's gotta mean something. A place someone Alcazar was close to.
All right. That's Sky, Diego,
Luis, Sage.
Okay, not long enough. The code has 6 digits. Can you see the key?
Yeah, I got it. 7 is PQRS and 6 is MNO.
So we got POR, we got ROS, we got SOR, SOP.
SOP.
What?
Sophie.
Who's that?
Sophie Germain. She was Lorenzo's first love.
Okay, so the numbers are 767-443. Are you sure?
Look, I know that he never got over her death, okay? And I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one he told about her. So, it can't be a coincidence. No one else knows her name. Sophie is the key for Craig to unlock that briefcase.
Whoa. Sometimes I'm so awesome I scare myself. Look, I can have the vault open a full hour ahead of schedule. All I have to do is hit one little button to start the override. I mean, should I stall or should I open it? Open it. Blonde one?
Do it. If I try to escape, they're gonna take it out on you. Don't worry about me. Just wait for your signal and go.
If you guys get the chance to get out of here, don't waste 1 second you have together. Just forget about everything that's been in the way and just be happy.
I promise.
Promise.
Come on, Padre. Do it for your loser brother. Be a good priest. Turn the other cheek. I dare you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
On the next General Hospital.
Hey, Father.
Your vault will be open in a half an hour. Stay close behind me.
Give me the code! Release everybody! Push the button now! Now!